Hello. I'm back once again, and today is Friday, so it's gonna be Stormworks. And there has been an update. If I grab Steam real quick, the trailer cargo mission update, which is basically just there are trailers now, which means we're gonna need a truck right here, because otherwise, you know, how else you're gonna move the trailers without a truck? So yeah, let's start on building a truck. Hello. The thing is, do I make like more of a US style of semi-truck, or do I go for a more European style cab over? That is the question. Which more, do I sit on top of the engine or not? Because one is more compact. Honestly, I think a cab over for Stormworks should be fine if you think about the design and the lay of the land and all that stuff. There's only one reason to go for a cab over. That is space. Let's just navigate around tight spaces. There you go. Cab over is the obvious option because of its shorter wheelbase. If you have long open roads, then just put the engine in the front, go for the little bit of extra aerodynamics, efficiency, all that stuff, and end up with an overall better vehicle. Get off the 90%, go to 100. There we go. Hey, listen to me. Nice. And yep. All right. Let's start working on a truck. I'm gonna put the engine right here, including what kind of engine should I put in here? It's definitely gonna be modular because I figured out how this works, so now it's very easy to use them. I want a flywheel because we're gonna pull heavy loads. I think this should be enough. Of course, with a belt drive that includes a fluid pump for cooling. And then a starter, and of course we cannot forget an alternator. Might be smart to put the water pump underneath here. Although it does have to be connected. Then we want to grab these cylinders, which are definitely going to be on top here. And then here, first, 15 cylinder. Should be enough. Emphasis on should. Probably isn't. Yeah, this frame is way too long, but I don't care. Alrighty then, let's grab the temperature sensor. I mean, I could always grab it. I could always put this underneath if I want to, but let's start with cooling. Put a small fluid tank in here as well, filled with water, so this basically just completely keeps this reservoir pumping fresh water, keeps going through. And because of things, I'm going to put a gas relief valve in here. But where is a good question. I guess if I do this with a gas relief valve and then a port right here. There we go. That's cooling done. Modular engine, which will be this, or at least exhaust, this next. I guess just boom out to the side with a air manifold. I can theoretically fit everything underneath here, and then fuel just right here. Boom. Now you keep this very clean top. Then I need a flywheel to keep everything going. And then grab a clutch. This is an entire package. I also need to grab wheels, which I guess will be 3. Do I go for 3x3 with suspension? I feel like I need to. Yeah, this seems to be mostly good. Or is this too much to the front? Nah. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna need all of this. Wait, I just realized something. Shit. Come on. I just realized something. I made this coolant loop, right? Well, I'm missing something very crucial to a car. It's called a radiator, and it's used for cooling. I guess it goes out there, so I can say it goes there. Modular engine stuff again. I simply do this and also this, because why not? There we go, and then we can put our fluid tank, which is necessary because coolant. Well, I don't think it is necessarily necessary, but still. There we go. With that done, symmetry mode back on, fill this in, fill this over the top. And I can do this already from here, but I think doing this would look better. Give it a little bit more of a front. Then we'll grab a driver's seat. We put that here. And a normal seat for the occasional passenger. And behind there is the cab wall. Which if I just make this high for a bit. To be that high. No. I want to be up here. Let's just send these all the way to there. That's fresh water already. Fluid tank. Large. Gotta need those large fluid tanks. I mean, might as well make it a sleeper cab then. Did. But of course, a bed doesn't fit in here because of the roof, and I can go lower because the fuel tank's in the way. Alright, then let's put wheels. Yeah, let's put wheels right here, and then right here as well. Wheel. The wheel go here. Do. Right after the windows as well. Kinda. Actually, see how this looks. This just look, in my opinion, this looks way too low, but it is just packing a powerful 15-cylinder engine, which isn't even connected to fuel or exhaust or air yet, just coolant. Yeah. I feel like it's way too low, but on the other hand, compact. Because I have a feeling that 15 is going to be more than enough. I feel like if I go for... And also it adds more length. Let's have an enclosed straight pipe. Like I could do it, but I rather value a little bit more fuel efficiency over... And I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna put a catalytic converter in there. Already. Usually I forget to do that and just drive around with a smoking vehicle. Alright, now all I need to do is get the air hooked, get air installed, which will just be a filter. I do not care what it is, as long as it does, I guess, a gas relief valve in there as well. You know, for reasons. And then we have the trouble of this. Because of the fact that the drive shaft is coming out here. Goes all the way over here. The symmetry mode can be turned back on. Now on a cross pipe. And a TPs, and that's basically the power. Let's actually turn this into 100, basically. Now the fuel system. Now the painful part, which is fuel. Because fuel is on that side, I'm gonna need a pipe like this. Not even, I can just... Oh, no. Alright, I see a route, but I kind of blocked myself in. Positive, I blocked myself in. Shit. I cannot go around it because this goes through the wall. I was thinking, maybe I can go back here. But no, there's a flywheel in the way. I could cut off one of the exhausts. Which I might do. Just... removing one exhaust. Now everything's still properly packaged, but looks just that little bit better. This, we want to have it like this. Pull it through. And then you want to grab a hose and basically refuel here. Nah, that doesn't match with the rest. This kind of does. If I want to be extra fancy, I'm gonna simply remove these three and put these here. Yeah, but because I don't want it to look, I don't want this edge here, I'm gonna do that. Look up pyramids. Do this. There we go. Saved some weight as well. Yeah, it looks a bit funky, but funny thing is, I probably can't do that. No, I can't. I cannot get the seats lower. Alright, windows. Do I go for sloped windows or just normal windows? No, we want this one. It's going to be a 2x2x2 because this is going to be a full corner. 2x2. Alright, with everything connected. Engine controller, let's see. Yeah, this has the throttle air and throttle fuel already in there. All I'm going to need now is a dashboard, which will be a instrument panel for buttons, instrument panel for information about the engine, a dial here for dial stuff like speed, and then we also need like a keypad for where I'm gonna put the keypad. There's a flywheel in the way. Could just do this and then yeah, I'm gonna do that and then just keypad. Probably won't let me. It will let me put it there. There we go. Oh yeah, also a battery needs to be put in there. Just not fit a small bat. I can fit a medium battery behind cab. Nice. Alright. Output of this goes into the throttle in the RPS, comes from the flywheel. The on will go to the instrument panel. The throttle air will go into the air manifold. The fuel will go into the fuel manifold. The button is the on will be on the starter. And I also need a constant on signal. No, constant number. So this is going to be 1. I also need an inverter, because as many Stormworkers know, A plus D, put on the left wheel, right, there we go. Steering, done. Gonna grab electrical and just connect every single thing already, because if we spawn this in, it has to do something with those wheel arches and that also has to change. But hey, apart from that, it looks pretty good. Yeah, man. It has been a week. Window. I just need a 1x1 full corner. And it could be kind of like... It has been a week because it has been Monday through Friday. But then just intern is not the easiest, you know? Especially if it's mostly calculations and because it's kind of an exam. There's a metric fuckton of paperwork involved. Like actually just an absurd amount of paperwork. If we don't document it, it did not happen. That's how strict they are. Me neither, but apparently it has to be done. You even have to plan stuff. And I know myself, that is not my strong suit. This is gonna be fun, isn't it? It's just gonna be one of those things that... Yeah, I can plan, but then following up on those plans is the difficult part. No, it don't work. Cut. Put something there. Connect it. Replace it. Reconnect it. There we go. I mean, we don't have to do it in one go. We can basically just go to the teacher that's kind of there to guide us a little bit if we have problems. We can just send our work to them and be like, yo, is this good? Is the quality high enough? And once they say yes, then we can continue. Once they say no, they'll give us improvements, and we do those improvements. Oh yeah, I need these. And I also need a compact greater than. Followed by 2 compact switch boxes. Which will require a button of the toggle variety. A greater than output will be turned that on, and that will come from this one. This will be, if it goes above 45, start turning on. Alright, now with that done, we have 4 buttons, right? Yeah, so we have 4 buttons, which means we have lights. Flip switch. Starter, which will be a button. A push button. Do I need a push button? I do need a push button. Alright, fine. Then push button it is. Meantime, connected immediate. Now that we've done the starter, channel 3 will be... Yeah. Or read, write, talk, listen, just be around people that speak English, and then you'll figure out. But what do I put on channel 3 though? I guess a handbrake. Handbrake. And broke. The engine tip is going to go on the other one, which will be all dials, having basically RPS, temperature, fuel, and battery. But if your handbrake breaks, did it hand broke? What do I put on the 4th though? I guess disconnect trailer. Button, which will be a push on channel 4. I just realized something. All of these were not set to the correct channel yet. That is a good one. Or I should just put like the words not a problem, problem, but the word problem is upside down. First one's lights. Why do I forget? First one will be just pure backlights. Second one is the button on here. Third is the handbrake. And fourth is disconnect trailer, which is not connected yet. Now we should be able to test the should be able to say 10. This is the first time I got a modular engine working immediately. The thing is, I have failed to connect a bunch of shit. Means these need to connect. And what else do I need to do? Oh yeah. W and S. Clutch. Switch box as well. No, technically don't. Do I? Yes, I do. I do need a compact switch box. Things, where do I keep putting this? Otherwise I'm just building up a stack of logic behind here. Which will definitely happen because up here is gonna be another one, but if I can hide it somewhere, like in here, which will be the variable brake. Input being 1. Let's start labeling already. Steering. Clutch. One. Brake. There we go. I guess 2. I can also put a gearbox in here. Let's grab 15. See? Yeah, it might be too powerful. I mean, this is me going full speed. With 15, what if I grab 20? This thing can haul and understeers like crazy. Like this thing likes the speed. This thing likes the fast. Yes. Question is though, do I have the space to break off a bank of cylinders? Just start removing like 3 of them. I don't think I have the space for that. Damn it. Like if I were to remove these rare ones, I need to remove 1 exhaust and 1 fuel. Would technically be possible if I move the air up here. Let's do some remodeling. If I grab the air, turn this manifold into a T-piece, then grab air, manifold, And I guess I need to put a filter on there. That frees up a slot, then grab the clutch things basically. Oh, I think I put that there. Yeah, I think I put that there. Right there. And you're going to connect. Yes, thank you. That basically makes it not possible to grab this, this, and this. Move it back one. And remove all that. There we go, just remove everything. And now for my next trick, I am going to grab everything from the nose here. Let's see if I got everything. I think so. Shorten it by 1, removing 3 cylinders. Making this thing look better than 4 because it's got a shorter nose. Let's say 15. Great, now it doesn't want to turn on anymore. What? Why? So fuel is still hooked up. Exhaust is still hooked up. Things should be still hooked up, right? Yeah. Why are you not running anymore? Did I... Oh, that's that's slightly embarrassing. Why is my engine not running? Maybe if I connect the throttle that's for the air to the new to the new intake. Because right now I can say, all right, give me 15. Why aren't we doing anything? Did everything disconnect? No, the starter should work. It has power. Everything here has power. Why wouldn't that work? What did I ask for? I asked for 15. Look at this speed. And that is with less cylinders. 25. This thing just likes to understeer. And now we're grabbing it. Now we're drifting. It's very easy to catch these drifts though. Oof. Like you can just initiate the drift and just counter steer and actually make it work. It is usually quite difficult. Some news drop. Ah. Car is randomly driven to a Christmas market somewhere. Disappointing. I thought people were better than that, but apparently not. Oh well. Let's see, we have this now. We might want to grab headlights soon. Yeah, I have a news app on my phone, and apparently I just got a notification. I see that pop up, and that car is driven into a Christmas market. I don't know if it's in Netherlands or Germany, probably. Yeah, it is in Germany. Yeah, apparently people with a car cannot. I mean, if you want to visit a Christmas market, do it without a car, or at least park your car further out, because you know you might want to. Like, I get it that people go there by car. It's obvious why. You want to bring stuff with you, you know. If you're going to a Christmas market, it's highly likely you're going to buy something, and if it's big, you want to have your car with you. That does not mean that you have to drive your car into the stall. Also, I managed to make it a lot shorter, which does mean that it looks taller now. Thing is, how many RPS can I give it before it starts to overheat? Shit. I need to put a reverse gear in here. And also gear it way down for torque instead of... Let's see, notepad or note block. One of them says which way is which. Is it this one? I have multiple note blocks at this point. Yeah. No, not on this one. Is it on this one? Is it on the other one? I need to clean up my desk at some point. Where is it? There we go. Oh, I got it. Let's see, if I put it towards the engine, we do more RPS, less torque. If you do it away from the engine, you divide the RPS but multiply torque. Which I want to do because, yeah, I want more torque. Switching gears will be on hotkey 2, and will be reverse. In the meantime, brakes will be put to toggle. I have 3 notepads in my room, all with different stuff on it. Right now, this car should handle better already. What if I grab the most efficient RPS ever? 8. Yay, speed. Now what if we grab 15 again? It is faster. 30, double it. We're at 50 then. Now we're drifting. I accidentally made a drift truck. Donuts. Oh no, it's correcting itself. Alright. Correct. Come on. No, don't go the other way now. Fine. A little bit more. Yeah, man. And don't snap over to the other side. Don't snap over this time. Don't. Just go in a straight line. I added more torque, but it did not help apparently. I do not know how hot my engine's getting. I'm just seeing if it overheats at 50. Should probably add high grip tires then. Alright, let's just let it grab itself. And immediately start spinning out of control. Whee! Like, just... yeah, if you come to a complete standstill... just gone. And install the engine out. Sounds like a sewing machine. Linear speed sensor. I need this. For obvious reasons. Logic. Now I also need function. To do x times 3.6. Because if we do correct math, I should be able to say speed in kilometers per hour. Which will be, I guess, 0 to 150. 150 kilometers an hour is fast. Fastest I've ever driven is 130, and that was on a highway. Because we Dutch people apparently think that, well, we're starting to go back to that, at least. It used to be like, oh no, you're first used to be able to do 130. Then they said, well, due to environmental reasons and such, you're not allowed to do 130, it's going to be 100. And now they're trying to revert those changes. So there are going to be more and more places where I'll be allowed to drive fast. Like actually going at proper speed instead of, you know, that basic thing of, oh well, here we go, doing 100. What's even more confusing with Dutch law, it's 100, but only during certain times. I think between 7 and 7. Like then you're allowed to do 100, but like during the night you are allowed to do 130. Probably because they realize, well, there's nobody on the road anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh, we're already doing 70. What if I give it 25 then? $30? 30 is good enough. What if we say 50? Or no, 34. $40. And now we're starting to continuously... No, we're not continuously wheel slipping anymore. Yeah, it sounds like a sewing machine, I know. But 40 should be the max, because you are, if you're capable of not spinning out, it's easy. It's quite easy to control, actually. Oh, oh, come on, keep it stable. Yeah, you only have to give light steering inputs. With 50, it's uncontrollable. But I'm doing almost in a straight line. I could do almost 200. Did I damage anything? Don't think so. Although this is a tad bit low, I might want to increase wheel diameter. I just want to say go to like 150. Wait. Maybe not. Maybe we'll do that. I'm just gonna call this mission truck. Also, I did start on a humongous plane. I wanted to show, but I accidentally clicked on. And I did start on making a big plane. Like, it is actually big. But yeah, I've gone this far. And it is plain. It's gonna be large. But we're just gonna focus on the truck now. Because that needs fixing. Like all the dials. Like the 4 dials that I need. Well, this is gonna just temperature 0 to 100. This, I guess, is gonna be fuel. It's gonna be 0 to 1400, I guess. This will be RPS, which will go from 0 to 40. And last but not least, battery, which will be 0 to 1. Channel 4. Alright. Channel 3 is... I'm gonna need an ad first. Add. Do I have space somewhere I can put it where it's not that obvious that I put it there? I guess maybe here. Yes. Oh no 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 no. Guess if I remove this, that removes that. Yep. There we go. Now that we have an ad here, I can put that to channel 3. With the other 2 inputs being capacity and capacity, I guess. Yeah. Now we have channel 2, which is... Wait, was channel 2 fuel? Yeah, fuel is channel 2. Channel 3 was RPS. Channel 4 was battery level, which is right here, which leads channel 1 to be the temperature. There we go. Shut the door. Ask for 8. Oh, hold on. I forgot the most important thing about an instrument panel. Connecting a composite input. And I guess doing that as well to just get rid of that annoying triangle. Eight. Why does it sometimes just not work at all? Why? See, this is a lot easier to jump to. Let's grab 8. Batteries charging, fuel. It's sipping fuel. Funny thing is, you can barely get it to understeer while doing 40 kilometers an hour. We're starting to grab like things like 13. That would drastically increase speed already. And increase fuel consumption. Temperature is remaining very stable. Like that. I just don't like the understeering part. I do not like that. Probably because I don't have high grip tires turned on. Also horizontal grip. High grip everything. Technically, I can finish this truck by adding a 5th wheel or whatever connector I need and be done. There we go, now you have more grip, or using more of the torque that is available. I should have the turn way better. So let's give it 15. Apply some speed to it. $25. Apply more speed. Oh, yeah, this steers way better. Wow. This thing flies, just... Yes, I yanked the handbrake. 36. Hopefully be a good one. I think that is still controllable. Get away from the water. I'd rather go on the land than the water. Stay controllable, please. It's just... quit bouncing around and start being controllable. There are hills coming up. Well, there it goes. Still with that annoying sound of that engine. But hey, probably see if I can just protect this from seeing any of it. Technically the interior is kind of done now. Do want to put these in here, kinda. You know, make it look a bit better. And I did read that you need to go to the Sawyer Islands. Oh, wait. AI bases, of course. Should go here. See if they have these trailers here apart from that. No, they don't have those here. They have snow here now. And move for fish. Time to go to a good old location. Might just have to get a new save, you know? I think that might be my safest option. What if we do that real quick? Just start a new save. And it's almost 2025. New game. Custom FJ Warner docs should be good. New add-ons. I guess. I could see if I can get. AI production time. Island count, AI planes, helis. You're allowed to have 0, 0. My initial spawn count will be 0. Production time will be max. This will slow them down a lot. There we go. Let's see if I can now, you know, do things. It's almost Christmas. Companies tend to, you know, take everybody out for an activity. We went sim racing. I was the only intern there, I think. And my lab, we did Zandvoort because Dutch, of course. That Formula 1 circuit is fun to drive. We drive Formula 1 cars as well. And I managed to, my laps were quicker than everybody else. I've only been second because what you do, you start with a first some practicing. Then you qualify for the first race, which then the first race qualifies you for the second race, and the second race is the last bit that gives you a medal. You know, that bullshit. Well, the thing is, that I've only been second for a couple of... Oh, player damage is turned on. Player damage, turn that off. Aggressive animals, signals, lightning, infantry, swords, and electric, all components overheating, so weapons, infinite ammo. Yeah. Oh, wrong one. What do they use? Frame edges. Yeah, they just use simple electrical connector. Wait. No way can you actually do that. It's pivots, but where are the controls? Astronomy sensor friction pad. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, they are on pivots, so they should have pivot away. These look cool. Yeah, basically spent some time just sim racing. I was only second for a couple of seconds during the first race. Because I kind of messed up the first corner. I still didn't fully mess it up, but slightly bit slower, and then it was just... I ended the second race with a 28-second head start. Or at least lead. Almost went into the water there. I see. Oh boy. Oh well. I guess it means I have to go... Wait. And what height? Alright. Around the second microcontroller. That's the height I need to be at. It's snowing. Yay. And I'm nice and toasty. The engine sounds like a tractor, but alright. And this truck so far is quite simple. It is just go. And on this height. Oh boy. It's gonna want it like right there. We need an electric connector. Release connector will be put to channel 4. I specifically designed it for it. Alright, let's see if this works. Then I can make it look pretty. First you make it look, then you make it look pretty. It doesn't want to start. Like what? Like what prevents it from starting? I don't know. B. Isn't it? Oh, I think Wednesday is like on Christmas Day a will stream. Purely because we only do stuff on Christmas Eve. The rest of Christmas is just do what you want to do. Start turning it really sharp and just lightly tap the throttle. Tap the clutch. Lightly work it. Should be the correct height now. Probably too high by one little bit. Or I'm way off, that's also an option. You should probably have a camera for this. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Why are we wheel slipping? Like what RPS are we even running at? Yeah, we're not even running at... We're running at 8 and we're wheel slipping like mad. If I ask for 50, do I even get an improvement? I think I'm hearing improvement at least. Yes, I am getting improvements. Right, let's also actually say control the time of day. Oh no, I'm jackknifing already. Oof, it does not like this. It does not like this. It is way too heavy. But hey, I'm pulling it. I'm pulling it. Yes. Ooh. And drive off. So it seems I need to grab these two, push them in one. treat the other thing exactly the same, and say, Julie, double all the wheels. Just, yes, double it and don't give it to the next person. There we go. This should, in theory, increase my capacity. If I just want like 8. I'm not technically 8-wheel drive. Oh, it is still going. But it seems to be picking up a little bit faster. Although... I might need to increase the size of... Like, the engine is good enough, but I need to make it taller. Or have bigger wheels, which will probably require more torque. I thought I made such a good vehicle. Yeah, this thing requires a slight rework. Oh boy. So, first of all, we need bigger wheels. That is confirmed. We need bigger wheels, which means take 2 of that, take that and 1 of those. Disconnect these. Wheel 5x5 suspension. Oh, great, I put it too low to the ground. This and this. Requiring a little bit of adjustment. And also my grip. This is probably why it was smart to go with a cab over. And probably looking at the design instead of just blindly assuming. Alright, now we need the handbrake. Needs to be redone. Which is this one. As well as the compact switch box. Go here. Bonk. It's probably gonna be too high now. Which allows me to make it lower. Yay. Now I need this. I need not that. I need to press H to unhide. Press H again to see what I actually have. Pull it down. How will the engine deal with this? Then... I think it needs more torque. Ooh. Awesome, I stalled. It has new wheels, but it just... for some reason does not like it at all. Don't think a turning circle should be this large. At least we're increasing its speed, but this thing is not equipped for what it needs to do. The front needs to be larger as well. I'm gonna have to add those 3 cylinders back. Wheels are now around the same size, but it dips down a lot. Could possibly improve it by adding a little bit of height back. Because right now it's just squatted all the way back horizontal instead of, you know, very lifted. Alright, this works, but I can't... let me guess, I didn't... oh wait, I did. Oof. I mean, I might as well do these. Pushing them back one. It's gonna end up... this... wheel, 5x5 suspension. Oh... yeah, this will fall a little bit outboard. A little bit more than the others. Awesome. Maybe smart to just start over at this point. Of course, I'm going to save it first. But it might be smart to just start over. With a cab over design this time. Shorter wheelbase. A lot taller. Basically like this, pointing that way, layering some, grab the 5x5 suspension, boom, and just do this. That is a start. Then in here there can be an entire engine. Of course, modular. Should, like, once you know how these work, they are a lot easier to work with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 should do the trick. 5 technically. With this belt drive, a pump underneath. Again, so with a starter there and an alternator on the side. Basically copying the design, but this time I'm gonna do something different. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. More. Just add more pistons to it. That'll. I'm taking a Clarkson approach here. Speed and power. You know, the necessary things in life. Speed and power. But that does not leave me with a lot of space. I have to remove one cylinder to allow for better cooling. Just do this, and it should let me make this very... Wait, radiator. Again, radiator. Like so. This there, which means this thing needs to... Modular, needs to sit properly again. With my back, because especially since starting an internship, my posture has gone to shit. That should keep the engine cool. Now I need exhaust, which is the exhaust manifold. Yes, I can just say, alright, we're gonna throw it at the side here. I do want a cat though. I do want to put a cat in there. A couple of pipes and a port. Because you're going to be sitting on the front wheels anyway. You're basically going to be sitting in the front. Ooh, no, that's going to be in the way. Because... almost forgot. A flywheel. I almost forgot it. That means it can just come out right behind the wheel. You know, design choices. Modular engine. Straight exhaust manifold. Yeah, we want to first put the T-piece here. Then we want to put the straight part. Then we want to put a catalytic converter in. And then we want to grab a fluid board. And shift that here as well. There we go. Because right now I still have the ability to do all-wheel drive. If I wanted to. All I need is air and fuel. Considering, let's grab air. Will be grabbed from here, I guess. I'm just doing something. I'm just messing around, basically. Port. No. I want to turn caps lock off. Filter there. I'm going to put a gas relief valve. Right. No, I don't want to delete the wheel. Right there. And now all I need is fuel. Which, I guess because it's a cab over, will be kind of annoying and have to scratch my arm on my chair. Way better. Guess I'm gonna give it the same fuel capacity. Just a couple of large fluid tanks connected to this. Only problem I'm gonna have is how am I gonna connect it? Oh wait, because the cab is gonna be on top of this anyway, I can just stretch it out a little bit more to cover the wheel. Just have this. A total of 5.5 meters long. Which is not that long actually. If I'm smart about this and just move this inboard one more, or just do the exhaust a different way, I can technically get away with quite a lot here. So what I can now do is build this in, this here, grab the large tank. Oh wait, you need to be removed. No, don't remove more than you need to. Go. Of course I need to put more blocks here. No. Yes. So that means shit. Technically not, but still a little bit annoying. Because we do this to connect them. Because the clutch is gonna go right here. The only problem, I wanted to keep it at this level because everything's nice and flat now. But I cannot go underneath. Well, technically I can. Why don't I go underneath? It's just a fuel line. Then we grab a fuel. Right, now all we need to do once again is exhaust. This can be exhausting. And immediately we're gonna put a cat underneath. Just like the catalytic converter. Port down. Pipe. Angle, enclosed angle will go here. The straight enclosed will go here. There we go. Should have a running engine now. Let's do a little bit of modeling. So now I can just cover it all up here. Seat. So like this, probably put it back one bit. Now all I have to do is pull this over it, and symmetry in the corners. There we go. Thinly, I can make it a little bit shorter. Looks like a box. Perfect. That's kind of the look I was going for anyway. I'm gonna add like 2 blocks here for a passenger you might want to take with you. Quit deleting the wheels. Wheel will go. Pipe. Close. TPs. Right there, and I might as well put one right here. I can aim this one down. grab a gearbox and put it in there. Face it away from the engine to get more torque out of it. Grab a straight line so I can just make a line. Grab the wheel. Install it. Fill in the rest. Boom. This thing is already way shorter, I feel like. Or at least a lot more compact than the other one. It's about getting it running now and functioning. So I guess engine controller, like so. Let's give it huge windows. What's the view out of this thing anyway? Pretty good. You can actually see stuff. Instruments panel. They need to put them vertical or horizontal. That's the question. Vertical. Wait. Mission truck 2. Grab the first mission truck. Grab this. I am a genius. Copy. Haha. And now everything is in position. I can just start connecting stuff. Oh no, I need 4 buttons. I did realize I needed those. And I need a keypad. Keypad. Small one, put it there. Battery. Can I get away with a medium one in between the fuel tanks again? No, not this time. Unless... Boom. Now it does fit. And I can add power to every single thing. So, throttle fuel. Throttle air. On will be the starter that is right there. Button will be... Was it channel 2? Channel 2 because channel 1 was lights. Channel 3 was that flip switch, which is the handbrake, which I'll put on already. Throttle in from the keypad, RPS from the flywheel. I think that's everything connected. Yeah. Well, we do need a grader then. Purely for a backlight, not starter. No, that one. Temperature. Where do I have space for this? I don't think I have the space for this bullshit. That is a temperature sensor. Wait, I do. I do. Ah, it fits. It kind of looks like an oil filter as well. If you go above 45, then you start turning, pushing air, forcing air through. Let's see, most of the things are connected now. I should in theory be able to get this up and running by saying 8. Why not work? Why are you not working? So we have our RPS throttle in, air, button. Wait, one is lights. So one will go to lights. Huh. Why? Why? I wonder why. I wonder why thing not doing the thing I want the thing to do. And realizing I missed a thing. That would change this into this. For the second time in a row. Second time in a row, let's go. Now we want to grab a 95 minus 1. What now? Inverter. I'm just going to dump all the logic back here to see how I can put it all away. Steering. AD steering. Up, down, no. WNS clutch. Everything's powered, everything's powered. Let's take it for a test drive. Wrong seat. This thing is already way more off the ground. The problem is, that is the only brake I have. And I do not have a reverse. Luckily, I have a trick up my sleeve. It's called pushing. I am not in the mood for this right now. No. Perfect. It is perfect. All I have to do is basically put a connector in here. I'm gonna put it above the rear axle because why not? Alright, let's start actually doing some decorating on this because I feel wider. Somehow less flat. Make it a slight bit thicker. Overall, just to cover up the wheels. It also means that this slab gets thicker. Which means the windows can be made even better. Because now I can just have 3 large panels. And can I get away with a 1x4 pyramid? No. Ooh, that gives me an idea. That gives me an idea. And these, then remove these, then grab these, then do this, which results in me having to add smaller windows right here. So you do that or the other way around, and then simply remove the... if I remove this one, the wheel gets exposed again. Do I want to do that? No, I don't. There was an idea, but I have a better idea. Little overhang, yay. This. Close. There we go. Oh yeah, I have to move that thing out of the way. The exhaust system. And I guess fill the back in there. It's already starting to look more like a truck. With some space for logic. Otherwise I'm gonna have to all flip it around and hide it in the floor. There we go. Window 3x1x1. Pivot. I made so many vehicles that I'm just starting to get faster in making them. Boom. Doors are in. No window. Can I do this? And then simply this purely for a little bit of weight savings, all that stuff. This thing is compact. Hey, at least I can give it 15 RPS and just say start. It does have an incredibly tight turning circle. Like, oh, incredibly turning circle, yes. Let me quickly do this bit. Steering, clutch, brake, push, reverse. Compact, switch box. I need 3 of these in total. 2 for the doors that are right here and right here. One of them, which will go to the variable brake, and comes from number 2. Number 1, no, it comes from number 1. Number 2 is gonna go here. That means I'm gonna grab buttons again. Connect the door, say standard state on for that one. Now we have a door that automatically shuts when it spawns in. And because of the slope, it shuts itself nicely. Well, let's grab not 112. Let's back up into this one. Oof. Oof. Why are these so... Why are these so heavy? Why? I do not like this at all. No. Don't make me do a dually on this too. Make me grab dual axis on the rear. Why are these so heavy? Why are these so heavy? Slight problem here. Yeah, with the annoying problem being, that thing is now tipped over. Oh well. I'm gonna undo the dual wheels because I'm simply going to add more of them. Because what is the solution to the problem? Add more. I then just do this again. I should get away with it quite quickly. Like so. This one will average out to around here. Connector, which will be here. Which will then be powered and have the channel 4. $15. This thing is top heavy, it needs more weight behind it. Because right now I can I actually make a tip? Kinda. Especially if you switch directions. That wheel gets airborne. Turn the wheel entirely. Whew. Almost went there again. Right, let's connect to this one. See what it does. I did it. It is way too close though. But this engine can indeed handle it. Because the moment you try to do anything with wheels in Stormworks, it just becomes... when can I slip the wheels? Alright, it does work, but this needs to move back here. You know, so I can at least pivot a little bit. Also, I was thinking about supercharging it. How do I get to the air in this scenario? The air is right... Where is the air, actually? Oh, there, and it takes to there. Fuel tank's in the way. But technically, it isn't even in the way. Hold on. I know this is dumb, but... Pump. Impeller pump. Small. Fluid goes in and it comes... Oh yeah, no. There are things in the way. I thought I could... If I could piggyback off of this, I can then pull it in here, but that would be an entire thing here that I don't want to put there. What can we do to basically make this functional, or more functional than just squats down, you wheels slip into your reach? Yeah, well, I first tried to build this as a truck for it, but then I realized, then every time I tried, it just squatted all the way down and didn't go at all. Then I decided to quickly whip up this thing in half an hour. I managed to flip one trailer. Don't ask me how. I don't know either. But right now I have this one, which just... I'm gonna give it some beans. Apparently you can do amazing J-turns in this one. Well, all I did was connect it. That's all I did. I connected it and it just said, nope, we flipping. Here comes precision trucking. I think that would be it, right? No. There. Oof. Yep, that's what I was talking about. That's the problem I'm talking about. And then moving this stone. Well, let me grab this real quick. Let me just pull this backwards along. Grab this, put this like right here. Connect these up, merge them. Connect it up with this. Apparently needs to be longer. It does that if you disconnect. I guess I could try and pull it over, but yeah, I still have to get all that logic in the back. Gone. It's also a little bit light on its own. I see it squats down immediately. Apparently it squats down so much that it starts interfering with the suspension. Because this sticks out a little bit. That's actually a problem. Things, do I want to keep adding and adding wheels to this? Do I want to keep doing that? Do I want to add another couple of wheels in between here? Because this is a space of 6. So again, theoretically, if I say do this, shorten it by 1, then put one in between here. Cross here just to make sure. And then grab the connector, electric connector right here. Give it to channel 4 because that is the disconnect for it. Alright, fine. More wheels. More wheels, more stability. What? I missed? What? How bad did I miss? Quite a margin. Alright. Pull out forward again. Line it up properly this time. Connected. I immediately stopped my engine. Yeah, that is the problem that I'm facing. It gets caught on the suspension. Meaning it's becoming one solid bit because it doesn't want to pivot anymore. Meaning these turns are gonna get a radius. My turning circles are becoming larger than that of the Titanic. Probably slow down to make it tighter. Going faster, also introduce understeer. Speed is decent, don't get me wrong, but how do I solve that problem? I need to raise the bed up by 1. Or at least I need to put the suspension My dilemma at this point, right? The suspension needs to go lower without increasing ride height. I have an idea. It's a bit dumb, but it is an idea. Push this one up. Place a block underneath. Merge it. Then say tire size 0. Probably should have done it at the front as well, but I don't care. 14 this time. Slam into reverse. This should, emphasis on should, work out. It does squat a lot, but front wheels are, I think, still in contact with the floor. Great if I don't stall it. Yeah, my front wheels are... Hey, I can turn separate from the load at least. Oh, but no. Do not flip it. Don't want to flip it again. Alright, I basically need to do this. Wait, isn't this the same... is this the same size as the 3x3 suspension? Set to the max. It is. Oh, that is actually really, really, really good news. That is really, really good news, actually. Because that means that I can do dual tires. Right, let's start with the fronts here. Let's remove them, add one little block. 3x3 with 3x3 suspension is... I think this is unnecessary for this one, but 3x3 with suspension, high grip. These are the same size wheels. The thing is, these are inboard one more, which means I have to bring them out one more. And then grab this, put that there, connect. Boom, they're in the same spot as before. They're sticking out a little bit more. Wait. They're sticking out less, but I kind of want to make them stick out a little bit more. I guess so. Alright, but this time only do it with one. Because we only need one. Paste it. Maximum size, everything, and dual. That pushes it wider, even wider. But then bring it inward one more again. There we go. Big grip. You would think, right? Oh, because it's dual that I'm working with. Fine, I'll remove these as well and put smaller ones in. Anything on the other side change? Nope. grips. I guess some tires are going to be inboard a little bit more. Oh well. Curious how it would deal with this. Just a little experiment. Double the wheels. Double the wheels smaller. Did I delete some logic? Not. Logic. Yes. Oh yeah, definitely delete the handbrake stuff. Which also includes this brake. The non-handbrake. Which also means that the steering is fucked again. Where did I put that inverter? There. Which goes to there, which goes to there. There we go. With that done, will she start? What? Huh? What is happening? That's what's That is what's happening, indeed. Yes, splendid. That is indeed what's happening. So is it That shouldn't matter all that much. All I'm doing is this. It shouldn't flip the direction of that pipe at all. But that is what's happening. I somehow was dumb enough to do that, which the steering was correct, but it was just the wheels were turning backwards. They were working against the front. It's a weird thing to say. Connect. At least start. Yeah, I need to bring those out one more. Front, it just looks terrible now. Or I can still use those 5x5s. I can probably not use that trailer anymore now. 5 suspension is again. Which I still have to remove that one though. Boom. Looks way cleaner, especially if I size it down. High grip, high grip. All I have to do is connect the logic once more. Which isn't hard. I mean, it's just variable brake, variable brake. This one goes there, this one goes there. Everything is now connected. Yes, more. My train of thought was more wheels equals better. Yeah, this art looks way better, but I'm not sure if that one's on fire now. No, it's just damaged in the rear. That should be fine. See? Come on. Ooh, it has to work for it. Alright. I need to add some weight to the front because this thing just likes to be tipsy. Apart from that, apart from the fact it tries to tip itself over every chance it gets, it's too light. So add weight here, just weigh it down a little bit more so it doesn't flip over. Wait a second, I could give it a bumper. I could give it a chin. Which should mean that it's... Yep, it's a lot heavier in the front now. I like that. I'm gonna see how it works. 15... Still capable of doing full speed immediately. Slowly back into it. Hmm. More torque, I guess. More torque, less RPM. Both fit with diesel. These ones have not doubled up. Yeah. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna do this because yes. My camera doesn't. Come on, camera. Boom. Now it works again. Hello. Yeah, I'm gonna be ending it here because of time. And kind of loss of motivation. It's also a part. Yeah, if you like what you want to see more, make sure to interact with the content so I know you want. If you have any ideas, make sure to drop them somewhere as well. If you want to have a chat with me or, you know, just see if a stream is delayed or other stuff, interact with the community, make sure to join Discord via !Discord or on the channel on descriptions. This is going on YouTube as well, which you can find via !YouTube in chat or channel subscriptions, same as the Discord, just a different thing. And yeah, with all that said, next stream will be Wednesday, will be on Christmas, probably going to be Deero Valley. And yeah, with all that said, hope you guys have a very pleasant half a week, Christmas, maybe even New Year, and weekend, of course. Goodbye.